I had no intention to make a feature film so quickly as when I was offered Amelia. But when I started reading about her, and thanks to George Putnam, and thanks to Amelia's own iconic stance and what she's achieved in her life, there's so much to read that exists about her, both photographs, newsreel, and her own writings. And what I was absolutely struck by, consistently in all of both the photographs and the newsreel and the writing, was her incredible humility. And the fact that she had this passion and this ambition also, and that usually goes hand in hand with the enormous ego, but not with Amelia. With Amelia she flew literally for the fun of it, she flew for the passion of it. She saw herself put on this earth to speak much beyond herself, to go into things of what women could do and should do and what they should stand for. But she did it all with a kind of self-effacing, disarming humility, and that was brilliant. And I personally really reacted to that, because there's enough in life that is to do with ego, and I was very struck by both. As radical as Amelia was, she was equally a person of the world.
Take one. Sync on B camera only.
B camera only.
And action!
The legendary Amelia Earhart lands in Miami, completing the first and easiest leg of her around-the-world equatorial flight, a feat no man has ever attempted. That's hubby George with her. He gets off here. That handsome guy behind them is not a movie star. Nope, it's navigator Fred Noonan, who'll be Amelia's sole companion on this exotic odyssey.
The first thing that happened was I was sent the script and you're told the character to look at. And because it's a factual story, what I immediately did was I Google imaged Fred. And there's a pretty striking physical resemblance between the two of us, and that got me excited. And on top of that, I was aware of the Amelia legend. And I was also told that Mira was pushing quite hard for me to get this role. Not a big name in Hollywood, and she wanted me in this film with the great Hilary Swank.
You're just fine in the range. Might be easier to just shoot me.
Traveling light is all.
You got room for 180 pounds of asshole?
I was brought the script of Amelia 6 months ago, and immediately when I read it, I responded to the material, not just because it's a wonderfully written script that really captured, I think, Amelia's spirit, but because Amelia is she's a hero of mine. I think she was an extraordinary woman who was ahead of her time and had a wonderful career. Had a wonderful love life, and also found a great balance. She also found time to play.
By the way, I had like 3 days to prepare for this movie, so it was like, first few days I think I had one breakdown, one major breakdown, I'll admit to. But the first day I saw her, she'd cut her hair, and the second day she dyed it already and lost her eyebrows. And already it was like that. And then we started playing with the language, and I hadn't had any time to do any research yet. And she had already taken on the cadences of Amelia. And when I started looking at the research material, I realized how close she really was to it. Really, really freakily close. Vocally and physically to her. And temperamentally. I think probably Hilary will admit to that. There's a temperamental synchronicity with those two.